Sometimes, a short walk down memory lane is all it takes to appreciate where you are today. Life is so beautiful when you live within the moment. Embracing and cherishing moments is so vital. Remembering to be kind to yourself as you're doing this life thing for the first time. I've learned that life isn't about finding yourself, but creating yourself to your best version. Allow yourself to grab every opportunity by spreading yourself widely and showing nothing but love and happiness to those you cherish, because moments only come once. Enjoying every obstacle and finding a way to build yourself up for the betterment of yourself, and at most cherishing every little moment that you share with your loved ones. Welcome to an episode of Things I Wish I Knew Before Varsity. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're here for the first time, welcome to... We're still looking for a gang name, guys. The N Squad. We're just gonna try out different names till we get the perfect name. So welcome to the N Squad. And if you're a regular, welcome back to the channel. Anyway, in today's video, we're doing something a bit different. I'm slowly venturing into my sit-down video girl era. Yeah, that's the era we're in. But today's sit-down video is going to be things I wish I knew about life after high school. So this is for my babies who have not yet entered the era of being life after high school, but it's also for people who are experiencing life after high school and are just trying to also like find themselves and figure out if they're also experiencing the same things with other people. So stay tuned. Let's get straight into the video. I've got a couple of pointers and stuff like that, just so that I don't lose myself as I'm speaking, but I'm also gonna speak like off my feet because I want it to be a very natural video whereby I'm actually talking from experience or things that like I feel like occur to different people. So not everything I'm gonna say is what I'm currently going through. It's just stuff that you're to expect. So I'm just preparing you guys. So the first thing is, I think like for those that finish A-level and then or metric or whatever, who haven't graduated from high school, or those that are still in high school and just want to know what life after high school is like, I feel like the first thing that you should know if you're wanting to go to varsity is the wait for university is going to be depressing. Yeah, you know those gap years that people take? It's not all that. Let me ruin it for you now. It's really not. You're gonna wait. You're gonna be anxious. You're gonna not know if your life is in control because you're actually not sure at that very point in time what's gonna occur. So that wait is gonna be very, very depressing. That's the first thing. The second thing is you're gonna feel like life is not in order. You don't have things in control. You're gonna feel helpless sometimes, and that's a true fact. But then also in the process of waiting, I think my advice is enjoy every little moment because time really flies by so fast. You'll be thinking, oh, I still have like a couple of months till I leave. I've got a full year sometimes. But time really moves fast when you're supposed to be going somewhere or doing something with yourself. So I feel like enjoy that period so much because it's going to be like a very fundamental stage in your life that either could build you or break you. So we're going to choose to build ourselves, yeah? We're going to choose to build ourselves because what? City girls and city boys are up, baby. So yeah, that wait is going to be very, very depressing. And it can be exciting too. I don't think mine was depressing. I think mine was actually quite exciting. But yeah, so it can either be exciting or depressing, but we're gonna choose for it to be exciting. So how did I make my wait exciting is the question. I think I decided to spend a lot more time with people that I cared about. That's the first thing. I feel like that's the most important step of it all. Make ends meet with people that you don't get along with, but feel like there's a specific bond that could be built on, you know? Make like bond that could be built on, you know? Hang around people who mean a lot to you, or fix things with someone who you're not getting along with, because trust me, when you're gone and you realize that, snap, I might not be going back home anytime soon, and you've just got a heavy heart towards the fact that you didn't get to see a specific person as much as you wished you would, you will regret it. You'll definitely regret it. You just need to like live a life that's not full of regrets. And if it's things that you can minimize feeling, like, work on it. It's definitely worth it, trust me. So yeah, build on those specific friendships, meet new people, go out, explore, you know, enjoy just being in your home, enjoy just being outdoors, enjoy the little things. And just, I feel like building on very strong and personal bonds with like each family member is an important thing, because when you leave you realize that if you don't have a bond, you'll find it difficult to communicate. So for example, I think I've got a very well balanced relationship with both my siblings and my mom and my dad, my grandma, you know, some of my uncles and my aunts. So make time to like be around the people that you love and care about. So yeah, definitely make time, like always create time, because time literally waits for no one, guys. Like, it moves so fast, and that's when you realize that that's the most important thing in life. Like, time, use it wisely. I mean, do all the exciting things. I will like drop a couple of clips about what I did during my wait for Varsity. I traveled, I enjoyed myself, you know. I just want everyone to feel like that. But yeah, and then the third thing would probably be you lose friends who you thought would be around for a lifetime, especially if like your bond was built on the fact that you guys interact more when you see each other physically at school or at any link up sessions. If those things are not occurring anymore, trust that you can kind of like drift away, and a bond that you thought was strong won't be as strong anymore. But not that I experienced that, but those kind of things do happen with like life after high school. And I feel like you start to realize who was really just a high school friend and who was a long-term friend that you're going to take with you and continue on your journey of life, which isn't always a bad thing, because sometimes people do outgrow each other, or the thing that you guys shared in common, like, or had common ground on, is no longer uniting you guys. So that's not a bad thing. So just mentally prepare yourself for that, because it can be very hectic, eh? Most people like struggle a lot with that. They'll be like, oh no, I'm no longer friends with so and so, and I thought like we were cool like that, you know. Those kind of things do happen. So just be mentally prepared for the fact that something like that could occur, and it's perfectly fine. Take time to like grow by yourself, love yourself, make new friends too. It's allowed. You can make a friend when you're leaving. There's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, I feel like that. And then I think the other thing would be to like take time to do all the little things that you love and enjoy, because I feel as though like it's a stage for you to kind of find yourself, find your feet, realize what you like, what you don't like. So take time to do all the little things that you like. If you like playing sports, play more sports, because now you've got time to do it. If you like singing, release something, you know. Do something productive that will like make you feel like you're fulfilling something, because you can feel very useless during that period of time if you have to sit and literally do nothing. So yeah. And then the other thing which I'd possibly advise is, if you can, get a job. Do something that's going to bring in some form of income, because you're going to realize that when you're sitting and you're waiting, you don't always have like the chance to consistently ask for money from parents, and you want to go out. So secure the bag so that the Saturdays are lit, you know. And I think it also helps in your own personal development and your character development, so that you prepare yourself to be around people, if that makes sense. It's like a very underrated thing that we don't talk about a lot, but it could be difficult to adjust to like a different environment and stuff. So it's a very good opportunity to practice. And then the other thing would possibly be, you need to stay present in what you're currently doing or going through, despite the goals you currently have for yourself. Slow down and smell the roses, baby. You know, I feel like we rush so much into like saying, shucks, I'm moving, time's moving. I'm 19, I'm turning 20 this year. The age I'm turning is very scary.
Funny? Yeah. It's okay, no one has to know, baby girl.
You know? So I feel like take time to like actually live within the moment. Don't just keep thinking about my future, my future, my future. Oh my gosh, I'm turning 20. By 25, I should have everything in order. time is moving, but the thing is you can't really like hold yourself accountable for the fact that you're growing. I feel like enjoy every stage, because every stage is what's going to build you up for the future. So if you don't enjoy now, you're going to also struggle to like, you're going to be regretting when you're now like 30 something and you're like, I was in my 20s only once. You're only this age once. So like, make time to enjoy yourself. If you're going to groove. If you're going to go shopping and spend your money to the last bit, do it. You know, as long as obviously there's a backup on how to make more. Don't just spend without a plan. But yeah, so just enjoy every little moment, you know, like just remember you're that age once. So make sure you enjoy it to the fullest, because you don't want to live with regrets. Just cherish all the little moments, you know. You rushing to like get specific things done won't necessarily mean that it's going to actually occur and stuff like that. So allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to make mistakes. And yeah, everything will just fall into place. I just feel like mistakes are very, very necessary in this thing, you know. You need to make mistakes in order for you to be a better person the next day. Other underrated thing would possibly be, for example, if you're waiting for varsity, then all your friends are leaving. Yeah, no, that can be very depressing, because it's like, oh, everyone's gone, so and so is in England, so and so is in Poland, so and so is in America, so and so is in, I don't know, Italy. You know, there's so many different places that people are going. Just remember to like remain focused on your goals and aspirations, because your path is aligning you to go a specific way. And I feel like there's always like something specific for you as an individual. Don't then feel pressure to be like, so and so is gone, now I'm left here. Maybe for example, if you're in Zimbabwe and you're like, oh, I'm left here in Zim, I'm going to Nast. It's all not that bad. Just make the most and blossom where you're planted. Other thing would possibly be leaving like the country doesn't mean that you're gonna like make it. So if you're still back home, this is specifically for you, this specific part. What I said just before this, blossom where you are planted. Please could you guys quote that, blossom where you are planted, because I know so many people back home. I've got so many friends back home who've started businesses, who are like doing so many different things, and they're actually doing good for themselves, you know. Some are like at varsities that are local, and they're still gonna make it in life. So I just feel like, be kind to yourself. We're all learning this life thing. It's all new to all of us. Don't put so much pressure on like your parents and stuff like that, because they're also just doing this life thing for the first time. So just remember to constantly be kind to yourself and kind to those around you as well, because it's got such an impact. And just think positively at all times. I know it's difficult, but think very, very positive. So what are the other things I wish I knew before varsity? It would possibly be the fact that like adulting is very difficult. It's a roller coaster. It's nice, I won't lie, it's a very good experience. There's a lot of independence, but in the process you can either lose yourself or find yourself. So you have to pick your poison. You can lose yourself by reckless and loose living. You can find yourself by investing in things that develop you as a person. So I feel like that's what I'm also slowly learning. So use your time wisely, because time literally waits for no man. That's the other thing. And there's so many different cultural mixes that are occurring, so you need to plant yourself around people that impact your life positively. So I think that's what I'm also learning. I'm also learning that it's okay to be kind to yourself and take things one day at a time, and actually work at your own pace. Don't ever put yourself in a position where you work at someone else's pace, because their pace could be either too fast or too slow for you. Push yourself where you can. But like, I'm still big on live within the present moment. Your mental health is so important, because that's one thing that could literally slow you down and break you. I've met so many people who cry to go back home because I think they just rushed this whole life thing. They're not enjoying this experience. Try different restaurants. And I think this will be the last point of the video. I feel like, be original, because no one else can be you. I think that's like one thing. Enjoy being you, and you can definitely like grow whilst you're still being yourself. So don't lose yourself in the process of trying to like please people, keep people in your life. Those that wanna stay will stay. Those that don't stay, there's a time for everything. It's their season as well to leave, you know. So be original, stay true to yourself, because you're gonna need that a lot. You're not always gonna be able to do what everyone else is doing, so you need to be a very strong-minded person and stand on business, period. I think those are the few pointers that I have for you this far in the video. Thank you so much, and I hope this video was nothing but helpful, but also enjoyable in the process, and that you enjoyed it to the fullest. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
I better find your loving, I better find your heart.